Yo, 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 yo. Bang, bang. What is up to all the beautiful people? I hope you're all having a beautiful day. I hope you guys are living, loving, and having a lot of fun doing it. Before I get into this, which is devastating, I want to say a prayer for all the people, man, devastated by this hurricane. It was crazy. Um, and I want to go over a couple of things. Ooh, da 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 da. Ooh, da 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 da. Here we go. Yeah. So anyway, what's up, people? Big Sessa, Jen and Barrett. What's up, Kingston? What's the deal? Yeah, I'm late, brother. Are you working today? Because I heard you're late for work today, brother. Well, you see what this shirt says? Vintage, just like me. Man, what's going on over here? I want to play a little bit of this just to give you guys a little update what's going on. I mean, I don't know if you guys don't understand. You got up here. Oh, yeah, you guys can't see that yet. Look at this, man. Rise and shine. This is devastating news, guys. What? Where they at? Huh? Guys, give me 1 second. I'm sorry, man. Kingston, I'm going to send it to you right now. Guys, I apologize, man. My granddaughters didn't want to eat her waffles, don't want to eat her fruit. Then she's like, I want chips. Man, you're not getting chips. This is crazy. But if you can look in the four corners, you can see the areas. If you guys can read it, I'm up down them steps 20 times a day, maybe 30. Over here, all right, here you go. Right here, guys. You got Tennessee down here on the right. You got Florida over here. Horseshoe Beach, North Carolina. Yo, bro.
What's
Hold
up,
up, hold
Keith?
up, hold up, hold up. What are you doing, man?
Nothing. How you living?
Like a turkey on Thanksgiving. What are you doing? Hello, Lisa Ann.
Ain't shit. Just heating up my coffee.
Well, look, check this out. Uh, I want to show you a little something real quick. I mean, this hurricane thing is. I'm gonna play this video, and what I'm gonna do is I gotta play it every 15 seconds. So I'm just gonna stop it for a second, say something, and then keep going. But I want
Yo,
to
that
keep
shit
playing it.
is no joke, man. I saw a lot of videos over the last day or two in like North Carolina, up in the mountains, like
Hey, look right here.
everywhere.
You got look Asheville, North Carolina. You got over here. You got bowling or something. Bill, whatever it is. Another part of Asheville, North Carolina. They got hit hard, bro. Greensville, Tennessee, and then you got over here Horseshoe Beach, Florida. Like, man, you know what? It's sad because, like I said, Kingston, I'm just going to be honest, bro. Like, we do these shows, come up here every day, pick a topic, talk about it, but this is not like any other hurricane I think they've ever seen to what I've been hearing. So here's the thing, though, Kingston, before I play this video, what do you think about the federal government? They have no more hurricane money. They said last week they had it. When he came before, whatever he had to do with Congress or whatever, he said he had it.
Yeah,
What
we're
do you think about
probably.
that?
I mean, we're probably helping out all these other countries, probably, right? Giving all of our, funding other countries, whether they're wars or whatever the hell's going on. But we don't even, we can't even help our own people.
No, and the sad part about this thing is, like I said, man, they said right now, if for the next 60 days, if there's one other hurricane,
Yeah,
they're not
oh,
going to have anything. And I'll tell you what,
I didn't think about that. Wow.
and for everybody who wants to talk about voting for this one, voting for that one, I don't like when they make a storm a political issue, man. I don't think anybody should try to motivate somebody that way. I think it's pitiful when they use a tragedy like that. But I think
It,
it's okay to call people out. I mean, I don't know what this administration is doing, to be honest. I mean, if you look, there's some areas there's people have nothing, no resources. Elon Musk had to go down there with his internet to get everybody back up and running. Like
yeah, I heard Trump and Elon were going to try to set up like the Starlink thing up, up in that
they did
area,
it,
so they had cell service. They
they
did,
did it,
right?
and yeah, and because of Blitz, Chris, and because of that, they were able to get a lot of people to like I guess designated areas where they couldn't as far as GPS and shit. That was the main thing was the GPS. And like I said, I don't care who you're voting for. It's not about that, man. These people, look, I want to play a little bit of this, bro, and you tell me what you think. All right, hold up. Let
All right,
me
it's
get us down here
interesting.
for a minute. All right, look, this I don't own this. This is Fox News, right? This is a little bit about, what's going on. And it says right here, well, I'll tell you what, if anybody doesn't know what FEMA is, FEMA stands for Federal Emergency Management Agency. And it
Cool.
is an agency of the United States Department of Homeland Security. You know what? So basically, like a storm is considered that's, what would they consider that? An invasion of our, land, whatever the hell they call that, our homeland security. It's
Right.
crazy. But Jimmy Carter was the one who initially created. Well, that's where it was, created
Wow.
in 1978, and it was implemented by two executive orders on 1979. But the thing is, you know, we got to talk about it, Kingston. I'm going to say this, and then I'll let you say something. I'll play it. When you use 1.42 billion dollars, when migrants who were in here illegally, remember the first trip to the U.S. is illegal. My parents came legally. Now, I'm not saying women. There's a
My
lot. There's a
Irish
lot of
ancestors came right into Ellis Island. Same thing,
yeah. There's
man.
there's a
All
lot
came
of.
in.
First off, before you get into the migrants, let's talk about what happened to the dreamers. I don't hear nothing about that. All this stuff. All these people that've been waiting for their asylum in this country, who've been here. All the people ahead of that. I mean, they have airplanes shipping people coming from all over, bro. They're not even coming through the border no more. They're coming right through airplanes. You can't keep up, man. Like, how can you? And look, here's the thing: most of the people let out, they're all seriously, man. Go look at them. They're male. They're all let out of the prisons over there, man. Like, there's all these terrorists. And what they say, Kingston was like 14,000 murderers in here, and
Well,
like
this is
almost
I know
18,000 who are committed assaults, whatever. It's
what I
crazy, bro.
what I was going to say is, I mean, obviously, the migrants, they're coming not just from Mexico, not just from A, B, or C. They're coming from all over the world. You know what I'm
No, that
saying?
doesn't mean that and to be honest, let me say this too, because Kingston, I gotta say this. This doesn't mean that I don't like migrants. Doesn't mean that I want to see them hurt. What I'm saying is, how many veterans do we have here in this country? A lot. How many are homeless? How many people are homeless? How about mental health and the drugs in
Yeah,
this
it's like
country?
you don't need to even really pause and say that because, like, it's it's just messed up, man. It really is. We have people that are citizens of our country, like you said, homeless, but they're citizens. They are legal citizens, and they're getting walked over, stepped over, and they're not even getting cut in line. Our people aren't even in a line. You know what I'm saying? They're like not even an afterthought. It's just
Yeah, a guy yesterday I was talking to was telling me that he was a veteran and he was telling me that it's hard for him even with the VA, like the help he's getting. He was like, migrants, they're getting all kinds of stuff. And hey, look, if that's what they're going to get and that's what you want to give them, that's fine. But all this disaster stuff, like there's no recuperation. They have no money. What are they going to do? They don't have money to rebuild. They don't have money for now, stability. They don't have food. There's famine. Forget the dead bodies. But I'm going to play some of this video, man, and tell me what you think.
yeah, just the
Uh,
fact that all these illegals are getting helped out, but we can't even get helped out when like a natural disaster, like a damn hurricane, like when this happens, we get no help. You know,
Check this out, though. Fox News own this, man. I don't own this. Fair use.
Alarm on FEMA funding right after the devastation of Hurricane Helene. Listen.
We are meeting the immediate needs with the money that we have. We are expecting.
Real quick, this
with
is
the money that we have.
this is the guy. He said, real quick, this guy testified or whatever he did a week ago, 2 weeks ago, said that there was nothing. There's tons of money. We're good to go. Fox News owns this. I don't own it. All rights to them. Fair use.
Expecting another hurricane hitting. We do not have the funds. FEMA does not have the funds to make it through the season.
Wow.
This comes as the Biden-Harris administration spent over $1 billion from a FEMA program.
Wow. See, Kingston, I got to stop it because I didn't know this, bro.
Me neither.
I
I'm
didn't
interested
know all
to
the
hear what
money.
they
Yo,
say.
so Kingston, look at this. All this money that was allocated to FEMA funds and disaster is being used up by a FEMA fund. So let me tell you something. All these people that don't want to talk politics,
It's got
and,
nothing to do with FEMA, and they're
no,
taking
what
money.
it's got to do with is common friggin' sense, man. Like, how are you going to bring all these people in here? They're showing you, they're telling you there's no problem. The migrants. They're showing you right here they can't afford it. The only money they can use to fund the border crisis is a FEMA fund. Now we have natural disaster in this country, and there's 4 states right now that are just ripped to parts, man. And there's nothing going on, bro. Like it's just crazy to me.
I
What do
can't
you
believe
think?
this is happening. I really can't. I mean, I can, but I can't.
No, and then when you really look at it, they make it so much political. I mean, I don't care if Trump was down there first or she was down there. I don't care who's down there or who's the president. You got it. He said he's going to release, whatever. But here's the thing: if you're going to tell him you're going to get everything at your disposal, but there's nothing in the arsenal, like we don't have any, the food, the medicine, whatever else that they have, like that they have to ship there, man. Construction supplies. You got all this stuff with the ports going on, man. Like all I want to tell you people is this, man,
It
and
seems
I
like
mean
everything's
this.
kind of starting to crash right before this election, bro. It's
Yeah, and that's got to let you know that that's reality what's going on. And I just want to say, man, if people don't like what I'm talking about, like I don't care. I'm going to talk about reality.
yep.
Remember, man, don't let this election slide because remember what they told you in 2020. You're going to get a change. It's going to be a whole different thing, man. You had Trump doing this, and we're going to be
Hey,
here.
they didn't say it was going to be good change. They
Yeah,
just
and
said
you
it
know
was going to
what?
be
Now you're
change.
seeing somebody doesn't like these people because why would they unveil that right now before the election? Like that's going to persuade people, man. But like I say, don't be persuaded, man. Do your homework, fact check, make sure you know what you're doing. But I want to play a little bit more of this thing, Kingston. I want to try to get through this. So, people, that's what I'm going to try to do. I want to run through this. You hear right now, man. This is what's going on. We've used 600 million FEMA funds, 650 million in 2024. Half that, 363.8 million in 2023. There you go, people. There's over more than $1 billion that is taken from a FEMA fund, and now we can't even rebuild towns. And people want to make it about left or right. No, let's make it about the little kids who don't have schools to go to. Let's make it about the little kids whose house been swept away into the shore. Let's make it about all the families, man, and people who lost loved ones because of this tragedy. How many people might be hurt and waiting for help and resources, and because there's no money, these people might die? I don't know. I'm just saying. That's what it's about for me.
There's probably people that didn't die and they were hanging on and had no one to come save them and no one to come help them. And,
this guy's a fool, man. They so worry about these Democrats, right? I'll be honest, Republicans too, but the Democrats with this, they're so worried about not making Trump look right on everything, man, that they're willing to sacrifice all this. When the fact is, go look at the records, man. Don't take my word for it. Look at the records what Trump did to these people on the border. They said, oh, Mexico never paid for the wall. Well, guess what? They had 26,000 troops on the border. Remember that, Kingston? Remain in Mexico. And then they stopped that shit. You use resources, man. You can't sustain. This is nobody's about hating migrants. Here we go. Listen to this fool.
On services for migrants.
Not this guy.
Attorney General of the great state of Florida, Ashley Moody, joins me now. AG Moody, why does the...
Now, fair use this Fox News clip, but remember this, too. This lady right here is from Florida. So, listen what she has to say. There's one state
this super personally, as she should.
Yeah.
Biden-Harris administration always seem to help American taxpayers last.
Good morning, Todd. Yeah, everyone should be waking up this morning.
Before she gets started, did you hear what they said? You're a taxpayer, man. This is your money. What would you rather your money go to? Migrants at the border who are out coming from prisons, and some terrorists and rapists and all that? I don't know, man. There's a lot of that going on. They said there wasn't, and they did a study and found out there was a large majority of that. Or you want to help people who are just minding their business. Hurricane comes through the town, knocks their house away, families get separated, kid loses a whole year of school, man. They get depressed. Family members die. Depression sets in, man. It's sad.
Outraged by that comment.
Yeah, and this shit don't.
This is not something that has just happened recently, and Florida's been warning about this since this administration took over. Mayorkas has come in like a virus and infected these what need to be healthy, strong, fundamental programs to ensure the stability and safety of Americans in times of disaster.
And it's doing the opposite.
Exactly, and that's the thing, man.
Who
like,
aren't Americans.
People don't want to have the conversation, and when people want to sit there and act like that, or I don't want to watch that because I want to watch a show with drama. That's cool too, but this is what happens when people don't watch and don't pay attention and don't learn and have that clicker in front of them the whole day, or that laptop or that computer.
They're just not either intelligent enough or don't have the wherewithal to get out of their own mind and be in that little YouTube shit,
There you go. Good fucking point, brother. Good call. I didn't mean to curse. This is Fox News. Fair use.
So you heard they have taken the FEMA Emergency Food and Shelter Program and over time siphoned off hundreds of millions of dollars into.
Now the thing, Kingston, with this is it's going to happen now. Congress going to have a hearing on this. They're going to know where the money went. I don't know what's going to get done, but again, this is because of what? Incompetence, man. They talked about Trump, all this shit about tariffs and tariffs and tariffs. Well, the tariffs that he put on are still there, number one, on a lot of them countries.
Yeah, they would have gotten taken down and shit.
Yeah, they didn't take them down. Number two, tariffs is a good, balance, man. I mean, what do you think when you trade goods from here to there?
Code, especially the fact that we ship all of our work overseas. If we want to build a house, all that fucking, stuff to build that house is probably coming from overseas. I mean, everything comes from overseas now because of the, all that type of shit.
And I'll say this: everything that's going on at the ports, right? The head of that port, man, that dude makes 700 grand a year. Them guys make good money over there, man, doing that work. But that's like all this shit was made in America. We didn't outsource. This is the problem. When you keep shit made here at home, you don't have this problem. There's no American-made stuff that's jammed up at that port, right? Maybe if it was going out to another country, but not anything that's here. And another thing too, Casey, you know what I noticed
Yeah,
yesterday?
that's the cost of business. You want to bring your stuff over here and sell it, there's a percentage. You just
Sessa brought this up to
get
me
it into
yesterday, man.
into the,
Yo, we went all through South Philly yesterday, right? I'm gonna show some of
yeah,
that,
you
but
called me. That's dope.
yeah, but
Cool,
not
man.
only that, like when you look about a lot of the immigrants in this country, like certain immigrants and certain cultures, and I'm being honest, this is not prejudice, this is fact because I started reading it, and I don't want to say which one. You guys can go look. Like I said, there's many cultures that are in this country from different regions of the world that don't really buy back into the American dream. They won't buy anything American. And that's the reality. And like I know we have certain areas and you have like your Chinatowns and you have Little Italy's or these areas where people are, one culture and it's pretty much stipulated to one brand of food, which is Italian or whether it's Chinese or even some place where it's Jamaican, soul food, whatever. You have all that, but at the end of the day, some of these people, and go look it up because I'm not going to tell you the facts, do your homework. I couldn't believe the stats of the people that don't put the money back in. And like I said, this is not a racist statement. I don't care who it is, white, black, green, or orange. If you live in this country and you're worried about the port, well, start passing legislation and get involved to have more stuff made here, man. I mean, it's common sense. What if you go to war? What are you going to do? Just go, oh, yeah, Putin, I need bombs. I mean, come on, man. I know, Bliss. Me too, man. And you know what, though, Bliss?
That should be the final tipping point for a lot of these people that are on the cusp of, oh, should I vote left or should I vote right? There's your answer.
Well, I'll tell you one thing I did do. I was with Seth yesterday, but yeah, see, look, he said it. Yeah, the Asian, the Chinese. That's a big stat right there, man. They really don't buy back in. And look, obviously, look, they're here, but that's their opinion. But the thing is this, if you have, like, say if we went to another country, like say if me and you jumped the border tomorrow and went to Mexico, can we vote in that country? No. California just passed a law that no voter ID for anybody in California. Here's the thing with that.
How could you pass that?
Hold on, real quick. You ready? Kingston, here's the kicker. 2 months before that, I think it was in May or March or whatever, they just passed a law somewhere in Sacramento that yeah, come on, man. They had in Sacramento where they voted in California for the voting law, for the, you need an ID. Lance, look who's here. Lance. And look, they don't use American banks either.
What's good, buddy?
It's crazy, man. Happy Friday, brother. Thank you. He's hanging. He's still sleeping.
Hardwire, what's good, my friend?
Yo, so anyway, when we went yesterday through South Philly, I'm going to show a little bit of that after I do this. Man, it was crazy to see all the old, like the first Italian bank, man, and, the first Italian Catholic school, the first Italian Catholic church, all this history, man. It's, yeah, bro. Yes, he should. That's a great point. You know what I mean? Big Lance is here. But you could see like all the areas we went through, man, and we went through some other places, but you could see like Lincoln Financial Field. And when I look at like big staples like that in the community or like, big structures that are put together by a bunch of people who had an idea or had a thought and, came up with that and started building something. Why is it so hard for us to you could build a building like that in record time? but you can't do anything here for our people. Like everything, the FEMA fund, man. I'm telling you, remember, man, the port. This is all on their watch. The port, and now you got the FEMA thing.
I think they ended that strike on the port.
I believe this just. I already know what was going to happen in the election, but I think that just sealed the election because the incompetence of them. They're so cocky, like they don't have to do anything. That's
Just
the
like in 2016, Hillary thought she had the election in the bag. So instead of going to those states and like those swing states and trying to, she already thought she had it in the bag. And then they had like that big, musical almost like a
yup.
celebration with I think it was Jay-Z and some of them other hip hop artists. And they thought they had the shit in the bag. Like you said, they're cocky.
Yeah, and the funny thing is all the shit that all them talk about, Trump, all this shit, man. And all these people, man, like that are seriously being named in these indictments with Diddy, man, is
There's a lot more
bro,
people.
the House of Cards is coming down, man.
Good.
You know, they all deserve it. Check
I
this
hope it's
out.
a bunch
Fox
of these
News,
weird
fair
hip hop
use.
dudes and these weird celebrities and all
Yeah,
these
they're
So
other.
weird.
basically making it
It's Satan
an
stuff.
illegal immigrant resettlement program. And so when you see these states and cities around the nation declaring emergencies, even blue states, because of what this administration has done, encouraging.
Yo, even blue states need money, need help. And these
Good.
guys, this is what you do, man. When you have that nose in the air, it's all about power. It's all about control. You think that just, people, you have all the media doing all the homework for you. That's an easy game. Like Trump, when he's running, he's not just up against a candidate. He's up against a candidate. He's up against a machine. You know what I mean?
Yo, did you
And then
see
he's
that
against
he's
the
trying to
Democratic Party.
He's trying to have another rally or another thing right where the in
Yeah,
Butler,
I say do
Pennsylvania.
it, man. But they're telling him not to do it. But I say do it. I think that'll be the most secure place in the world. For real. But hey, man, what happens? He goes out there and they off him. I mean, it's sad, bro. Like that. And you know what's the worst part, Kingston? 30% of all Democrats wish that he would go. How could you wish that, man, on a former president? Like, grow up, Barbie. Hello. Hope you're having a great day.
Yeah,
But
imagine if they were to say
regardless,
that about other presidents. That'd be crazy. Bella Vista.
Yeah, yo, check this out. 1824, settle Little Naples, man. And I used to always call Little Italy. Cessa's like, yo, for real, I'm gonna start.
He's
I
like
know
a
I know the
historian,
hustle
right?
now. No. The hustle is I'm starting a friggin' thing called Cessa Tour Guides. I'm dead serious. Yo, we drove in just one little area of South Philly, and he showed me so much shit that I knew I've seen before, but I never knew history behind shit.
Yeah,
He broke it down, man.
I love going to like the town I live in has like a little historical society, and just seeing like the historicals of like where you live or other areas.
Yeah, and Kingston, it's glad that we're talking about that because why I'm so pissed at this is think of all these states: Tennessee, Georgia, Florida, North Carolina, all these states ravished. And think of all that. What preservation for that? There's no money because you use FEMA money for migrants. Like, come on, people, man. I don't know. I think it's crazy.
Dude,
I
I
just think
seen
it's crazy.
videos
But
last night on YouTube of like these truckers and these guys who are saying, "Look, no one's coming to help you. FEMA can't help. They ain't got no money. It's all up to us." And they're like, I'm coming down, I-95 with, a trailer of water and a trailer of this, and everyone's trying to kind of band together and help each other out because we have no government assistance.
yeah,
The well is dry.
Hardwire, let me know, man. That'd be beautiful because I could what's the name? I'll go well, Argo, I got to meet him this week, man. He's going to bring up the spacers. All I need is to put the one spacer on my bike, and I got to fix one. There's a line that comes from the oil pan, and it goes into like right where the motor is, and it's like a little plastic cap. That thing I got to get fixed too. But yeah, that'd be
Yo,
good, bro. I'll come up there solo too. You know me, I'm always dolo.
what up, Easy? Code, I
I've
might be
always,
seeing,
I've always, Kingston. I go everywhere by myself, man. And
by the time you
I
get that
get
bike
respect,
fixed, it's
man.
gonna be too cold to ride, bro.
Steve Easy, brother. Yeah, hey, listen, I'll ride in the cold,
Oh,
but
Code, yo, real quick before I forget, I might be seeing you before December. Looks like the Phillies and Mets are gonna be playing.
yeah, well, you know what? Don't I was gonna break your balls on that, but don't talk shit on my Phillies, bro, because then we'll have a
No,
crack.
I'm saying we should get to a game together.
Here you go. You ready? I'm down.
How far are you from fucking Queens? 2 hours?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm about an hour and a half.
Oh, let me see.
They say we should
By
meet
the
in
way,
Queens.
before we get into a lot of other stuff, just so everybody knows, we were at 936, but I donated
Another
$10 last
can.
night. So now we're at 946.
Shorty is a tan. Dude, that's
And
gonna be nice when you get over
Lee Lance, what's
1,000.
up, brother? I want to play the rest of this thing, and I want you guys to see. Let me just get to it. Fox News, don't strike me for this. This is fair use.
Yeah, I'll
You should be
stop
ashamed of
sidetracking.
yourself, Fox News, for striking me.
More and more and
We'll
more,
get through this.
developing
I'll keep
programs to
sidetracking.
encourage more and more and more people to come here. The government, Biden and Harris, are having to fund that on the backs of the American people.
Yeah.
And now, right now, in
Wow.
Florida, North Carolina, Tennessee, Georgia, all of these states are hurting because of this truly natural disaster, not a Biden-Harris made disaster. They're saying we need more money. And of course they need more money because they've been laundering it from the true intended purpose of this fund that Congress set
laundering.
forth. Laws be
Listen, and that's the crazy part. It is laundering, and she's not lying. But you know what? Nothing ever happens, man. You know,
No,
it's
of
crazy
course not.
because no, and I'll tell you, when it comes down to that, man, look at all the shit they hit Trump with, man. This dude's got lawyer here, lawyer there, lawyer here. Like, whether you like the guy or not, the American people are not dumb. Even the people that don't like Trump look at stuff and know that the Justice Department is weaponized.
Yeah, like
And now the American people know that they just weaponized this friggin' immigration thing and used the money from FEMA.
crazy.
Ridiculous.
damned.
Fair
There's
use.
two things going on here. We just touched upon the main thing, this horrific prioritization of migrants over American taxpayers. But there's also something else here. What does this say about the Biden-Harris administration's ability to just lead? If they underfunded FEMA this
Fair use.
much, and we are not even close to being in the heart of hurricane season, which in reality is August, September, October, and November, A.G. Moody.
Look, this is what President Trump did so well while in office. He could get to a 30,000-foot level, look at the health of American agencies and programs, determine what the problems were, and enlist resources, talented individuals, and a strategy to put Americans and the safety and strength of this nation first.
Now, what is wrong with that? Put
Nothing.
Americans first. Why do we have to feel guilty about putting Americans first?
I won't anymore.
I just don't get it, man. Like, come on.
Hey, Jen
Like-
and Barrett, how you doing? Good to see you. Good to see you. Yeah, this is just messed up, man.
Steve, where you at, man? I'm coming for dinner. What do you got? Steve, look at Steve said.
I'll take
Just
mine,
chilling about to cut
medium
some
well.
steaks. No, but I'm going to tell you what I ate. Seth has got, whatever, the hot dog cart. So we had to get some stuff. You know the old hot sausages, the ones that look like hot dogs?
Yeah, yeah.
Let me tell you something. Cut them up, some onions in the pan, some fried onions, right? And then you put that on a roll with some mustard. Oh, my gosh.
What do you like,
But,
yellow mustard or brown mustard?
I like yellow.
Ugh.
I've seen it
use.
work here in Florida with Governor DeSantis. We decide where our problems are. We
I like
set
Greg
forth to
Poupon.
fix them, and we make sure not only money, but the strategy and talented personnel are in place to fix them. So
Did you hear what she said, Kingston? She said not about just the money, but having the coherency to know what needs to get done. Like you were
Right.
saying, like somebody assess the damage, get it done. Don't sit up here like a smacked idiot.
So
Fair
for
use.
example, when you have a disaster like this, and when there's no electricity, instability, when there's people needing just the basics of life because of a disaster. I was with officers the other night, and we surged our resources in vulnerable areas to looting. We made sure officers knew what to look for when it was in complete darkness.
Right.
They knew what to charge. We make sure our state attorneys know to hold these people so they don't get back out and start ravaging these communities again.
Well, no, because some people just think you could just keep printing money, right, Kingston? Print money, no problem. Print money, no problem. Print money. I didn't hear nobody talking about, even with this, how much the deficit that we're in, how much money we owe. You know, like, I don't understand, man. If you look at Bill Clinton and Newt Gingrich, they came together and balanced the budget. Tip O'Neill. This stuff doesn't happen anymore,
For the
man, because
greater
people want
good. That's what
they
we
want
need
to
these
they want to
politicians to
prosecute
do.
the other side, and whether it's in the criminal court, whether it's in the court of opinion, the political opinion, the political realm, the lens of the voters, how they just don't care, man. Tell you all kinds of crap. This is facts right here. How can they deny this? There's no money now. What are these poor people going to do? No, but it's going to happen again. The American people will not only come together and go help these people, right? They'll go raise money, GoFundMe accounts. Again, it'll be up to us to dig ourselves out. Fair use.
Again, it takes proactive efforts, and you just do not see this out of this administration. And the roosters are coming home to roost. Look at what's happening right now.
The Florida model
when
really,
we're in the middle of a disaster with this administration at the helm.
You're right. The Florida model really doesn't need to be a 50-state solution. Just want to mention this. You all launched an anti-looting team in response to Hurricane Helene, coming as 8 migrant workers are arrested in Tennessee, accused of stealing from flooded buildings. You guys do it right down there. I would just add, only a depraved person steals from someone in their time of need. AG Ashley Moody, thank you for your time. Thanks for doing what you're doing down there in Florida.
I'm Steve Ducey. I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart.
Anyway, okay, so now we got that done with.
Whoa, a lot to unfold, a lot to unravel there, guy.
I think it's a disgrace, man. I mean, we're sitting there talking 40 minutes just on, well, not 40 minutes. Yeah, I've been there 40 minutes so far. So we're not just talking about, we're not just talking, Kingston, we're not just talking about like, oh yeah, this is just some disaster. Boom, they'll fix it again. It'll be cool. There's no money.
We're laying out facts. You're laying out facts.
Yo, let me break it. Look at this. No for money. Oh, yo, hey, Hardwire.
Hey, please keep your dirty thoughts to yourself.
Yeah, hey, Hardwire, that jalapeno. What did I have? What did they have? The hot sauce. It was
sausages.
It was habanero, jalapeno, pineapple, some shit. Oh, that's what's up, Steve. I'm cooking tonight. I'm making gravy because I have all my mom's friends coming over tomorrow. I have like, the old lady gang. I'm making like some, side stuff. I'm gonna make like a tray with some cheese and some superstar, some rolls. My cousin's gonna help me out.
Is tomorrow night gonna look like an episode of Golden Girls at your house?
Yeah, but I'll be in the middle. But guess what, though? You know what? All these women really look. My mom, it's been 6 months almost since she died. So she
love you, bro.
Thanks. She they used to come here all the time. They're big part. My mom to the doctors. Sometimes I went bowling, whatever.
I tell you
so
what,
I want to keep that going.
That's gonna be really nice for you, man.
Check this out, though. I want to just change to another thing. Number one, if you guys, anybody looking to come through South Philly, if you're looking to need a tour guide, there's a new show in town. And this show is being sponsored by Sessa South Philly Tours. Man, if you're in the South Philly area and you don't know what you're doing and you're lost on the map and it's your first time and you want to see some historical places, well, you call Sessa's Tour Guides. South Philly, South Philly, Pennsylvania.
Like that sounds like something that could stick,
Yeah, for real. Yo, I'm gonna tell you, he put me on it. Listen, man,
You
I
should
grew up
buy
in
like a
Southwest.
party bus and take the roof off the party bus and drive downtown Philly and all these areas, and you know,
Yeah, you know what's crazy, man? Hardwire. When I was first
yeah.
like around the club and shit, like in my
I'm all
early
about ball
teens,
busting. You got to be able to buzz balls.
and like yo, in the '80s. All right, so in the '80s, from '83 to '90, around that time, when I was around the club a lot, it was different back then. There wasn't as many guys. It was not cool to be cool with certain clubs and whatever their beats you inherited. But there was an old head that always told me, man. He would always tell me that. He would say, "Kid," because I was like, "You're breaking my balls, man." And I was like, "I don't care. I can take it." I was like, "But you know," I said to him one time, I said, "Can you be a little easier or something?" He's like, "Kid," he's like, "Don't you get it?" I said, "What?" He goes, "If I didn't like it, I won't be effing with you." I said, "Oh, that's what's
Exactly.
up."
Yeah.
So he said, "Now do me a favor, shut the F up, and can you get me something to drink?" And he goes, now, kid, remember I asked you, can you get me something to drink? I didn't say get me something to drink." I was cracking up.
Mm.
Crazy as shit.
Yeah, that is funny. Oh, the
Oh,
tour will cost
Steve, I know them
$20.
Cambodians up here, man. And Philly, some good dudes, man. My
Sessa's
boy G.
tour. Sessa's tour is going to be $20 for admission, but you get a hot dog and a soda.
Lee Lance, that shit's hard, man. Yeah.
Oh, I thought you said something different there.
No, but I want to show you this South Philly stuff, man, because I think it's pretty cool. Check this out, guys. Sessa Tours. This is the first bank first Italian bank in South Philly ever.
Wow, cool.
Guys, right now I'm in South Philadelphia, and I'm showing you right now. We're doing history of South Philly today. You see all the shorts? Check them out. This is the first Italian bank. Look at this.
Wow, look, it says it in Italian. That's so
Bank
dope.
Yeah, Banca
d'Italia.
di
Look at this,
Italia,
man. This is history right in
which
South
means
Philly,
Italian
man.
bank.
Right down the
Wow.
street from the school. Look at this, the first Italian bank. You said, hey, that was the first thing in the country? The first in the country. Banca di Italia.
Wow, very cool.
History, man. South Philly history. God
Check
bless.
this out. This right here is the first Italian Catholic school. St. Mary. I think I spelled it wrong. St. Mary Magdalene, or I forget.
First ever Italian Catholic school in South Philadelphia.
Hey, no one ever accused
in
you
America.
of being a spelling bee champion. So
St. Mary
I know, right?
Magdalene. Look at that beautiful place, man. Woo! First,
Code has trouble spelling.
Check this
Sunday
out, though.
first Italian church in the U.S.
Look, this is
Well,
beautiful.
Catholic church, I guess.
The first Italian Catholic church.
Look at this.
Wow.
Beautiful church, man.
And I'm showing all this
Look
for
at
a
this.
reason. I'll tell you in a
The
minute.
original Lorenzo's
And
pizza.
then he takes me here, makes me go here twice.
Okay, Mark,
Forces
Little
my
Naples.
hand, Sessa did. He said, "You ain't a real man unless you
The
eat two
original
slices."
Lorenzo's pizza.
I'm like, "Damn, bro." But here, look at this,
Original
Kingston. This is the
Little
one.
Italy, Giordano's. Little Naples. Yeah, Little Naples. Look at this, man. It's beautiful.
But look at all the slave labor, man. I felt so bad for these people, man. Kingston, there was
How you
kids
doing?
out there hustling. You couldn't see them, though.
Look at this. Little Italy, people. Philadelphia's own. Remember you seen
Wow,
Rocky
man, that's
running down
neat.
these streets?
Huh?
So that's neat. That's cool.
Adrian!
I did it.
All right.
I don't know what I'm doing, Adrian.
Is that your impersonation?
Look at this.
No,
dude,
we're
man.
making fun of Rocky, so people relax, man. It was a joke. No, we weren't talking about real people. Look, see kids working, man. It's crazy.
Poor, it's a shame, man. Yeah. Slave labor, these poor people working their asses off.
Kids ain't in school?
But in the beginning, what you saw, Kingston, was the first place was called Giordano's.
Yeah.
And that's like the first place in South Philly, Little Italy. Well, it's called Little Naples. That's really because a lot of the people settled from Naples. So a lot of people think Sicilian. You know, my father's from Calabria. There's bits and pieces. He showed me all the places where the Jewish school was. Because that's how it was, man. People went and they supported their own and stayed whatever. And sometimes I guess you would cross over. But, you know, and if you look at the African American communities and you look at the history, go look at Black Wall Street. Go look at how many millionaires. There were more African American millionaires in this country in the early 1900s with Black Wall Street. And then I don't know if you ever read that, how they bombed it. You people
No.
can go look and do, I don't want to get into the whole story, but
Yeah.
it's crazy. But what I'm saying is when I show you all this stuff in South Philly, thank you to Cessa Tours.
Yeah, thank you, man. That was cool to see.
Yeah, sorry for you, Lance, too, for your loss, bro. I'm sorry. Kingston lost his dad 18 months, 19 months. Hey, Steve, I got people up there in Boston, man. My boy Chicky, shout out to Chicky Chickatelli. He's up there in Mass. He ain't far. Kingston, how far are you from Mass? Springfield.
Less than an hour.
Yeah, man. I'm
Oh,
going to come up there.
Springfield,
We're all
yeah.
going to hang out.
I used to get to my house to the Basketball Hall of Fame in Springfield in like an hour.
Yo, and the thing is this, like, not even to put light on Success's life, but since he's here and it's, the thing is you learn about people, man. Like, when you look at guys like him that are older, that, sometimes people think you might mention a name. I would never mention, I don't need Sessa to fight for me to do anything but just be a good friend and a big brother. And that's what he is. And when you get a guy like that that can give you fucking game and wisdom, who's been around, you soak that shit up. That's the difference between people like, listen, there's a difference between me, Kingston, and people like these clowns, because they were never even put in positions, not about street shit, to learn from a dude that can really give you something, that you can take and go and pass down to other people. A lot of guys don't have that.
Right,
that's why I realized
learn something and to actually real life application, to actually apply it to your life.
Yeah, and to see, Kingston, that you don't have a dude that's, who maybe been through some shit in life and, doesn't make it about, like, could get recognition for some stuff, but doesn't want that attention. That's a man. Like, no, he wants to be known for being a good father. He wants to be known for working, busting his ass, and which he is. He's a hell of a husband. He's a hell of a father. He works. Even now, he should be retired. He's friggin' busting his ass. I don't say that because you want to, like, be a fake friend or, like, dick ride. No, it's no pun intended. You know what I mean? No diddy. I don't do that. That's what people should do. Get around people you can learn from, man.
That's your character, though, too, and that I noticed that a lot. Is you like to lift people up, and you're not blowing smoke up no one's ass. You're just you're kind of not stating the obvious, but you're filling us in on someone that we don't all know personally like that.
No, man, because I'll tell you right now, if they told me, you want to be, of course, my father, what he did, giving me life, coming here from another country, I don't know where I would have been. But yeah, I would. Who do you want to emulate? Sessa? Damn straight. Yeah, not even all the other street, not all, no street shit, none of that. Like what he did after when he came home from jail. That's what the model, the template should be for changing your life and doing better. Like you want to look up to a guy or see a guy who could take his life and it's so serious to know that it's not about me no more. I can't be selfish. I got to change as a person, as a whole. And then when you take me down see all these, like it might not have meant nothing to him. I don't know. I mean, I know it means something to his neighborhood, but that means the world to me in real lifetime. Yeah. I have that memory to pass to my son, and now he can see that shit and, and understand. And like, when all these people talk about Sessa and they'll do this and that, I mean, let's just be real. These guys he fought 68 bare knuckle fight when people didn't. He don't even talk about it. Like, that's what I'm saying. This guy I'm glad to have him. And he didn't even know I was going to do this today, but I hope he knows how much that friendship means to me. It's like a big brother. And when you're fortunate enough to have that in your life, it's not a reflection of you being a jerk off. You got to be a good dude to have relationships like that, to keep them going, to be, Ant's just as loyal as me. But and him showing me all these buildings, Kingston, what I learned was all this stuff's still here. Eventually, maybe through gentrification, but think of North Carolina, Tennessee, Georgia, Florida. How much historical, memories are going to be gone? What do you? It's crazy. Thanks, Steve.
Absolutely on
from,
point.
Kingston?
Wait, what? Kingston, what part of Connecticut? Oh, kind of in the middle. I'm kind of a little bit of both. You know, I kind of live like in the woodsy area, but I'm like 15 minutes to Bridgeport, 15
That's
minutes to
awesome, though,
Waterbury,
bro. That's
15
good.
minutes to New Haven. I'm in the middle of like the three cities triangle. I live right outside Waterbury. That's probably something you heard of. Right outside Waterbury and like Naugatuck, Beacon Falls, Seymour, Shelton. But yeah, I could get to Springfield in an hour or so.
I'm coming up there, bro. You know what? That'd be a nice ride to take the Volvo.
Oh, damn, I was just gonna say something.
But I can't. I got to go to what's the name, man? I got to go to see down to Sessa first. Steve, that's awesome, man. Man, when I come up that way, we're gonna link up, bro. But Kingston, what's up with the Mets tickets and the Phillies, man? Let's see exactly what day they're playing. They're playing in when? November or October? Now,
No, they'll be playing like in the next couple days.
I'm joking, bro.
It's
Yeah,
not
but what are you trying to say? The Phillies don't look good?
I have no idea. As soon
Wait,
as
they play tomorrow.
As soon as football starts.
Yo, they play tomorrow.
Yeah, that series starts soon.
In Philly, it starts tomorrow, 4 o'clock.
Is that 5? Does it say 5 or 7 game series? Probably 5.
Oh.
Baseball's a long season. That'd be dope, though, man. Mets were down 2-0 in the 9th, and
I thought it was a 5, but it doesn't say right. What I'm looking at right now, it doesn't say. It just says
it's 5 game series. Yeah, it's probably 5.
Yeah.
I think the World Series is 7 games.
Yeah, and that's it. If they do, he hasn't been in the Phillies game since the 80s, bro. All this history he's showing me. He's showing me where shit used to be that's not even there anymore. And the one thing that meant a lot to me is there's a park down there called Mary Alonzo, and that's the singer, the tenor. He showed me the park where he goes down there. He used to sing, and like, you know, the octaves will go all around. It's like in between like buildings. Like, it's pretty cool. And he said Jill Scott goes down there and performs sometimes. Yeah, well, that's what's up, man, because you're paying it forward. Phillies is that same kind of sports organization. Steve, I love Steve's fucking sarcasm, man. I really do, man, because that's what I come up around. But yeah, no, it was great. Shop Philly was awesome yesterday, man.
Yeah, that's cool.
You know?
Seth, I need a tour when I come down in December.
Look, he's got people in Bridgeport.
Nice, that's what's up. Yeah,
oh yeah, yo, Seth. And guess what I'm doing? Let me tell you what happened yesterday. So my dad was in love. Aunt gave me some kielbasa. I made it for my dad. I gave him a treat. Yeah, no pun intended, no Diddy shit. These people are going to talk shit. But because he can't have a lot of fatty foods with his medicine. So I had the hot sausage he gave me, the good ones, the ones that you get in the store, the Dietz and Watson.
Food, yo, I'm about to go get a breakfast plate, kid.
Yo, but I think I'm going to make, I got some of the hot sausage left. I'm going to put, I'm going to fry it up. I'm going to put it on an egg. It's going to be awesome.
You know what's good? A bacon, egg, and cheeseburger. Just like a bacon cheeseburger.
That's your signature, bro. That's it's your go-to all the time. Bacon, egg, and cheese.
If you don't know, if it's like, 12 o'clock, you don't know whether to do breakfast, you don't know whether to do lunch, you're doing both. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But what do you put it on, though?
I think it's good, but once like the yolk or the egg breaks, the yolk breaks, and it like, ooh, it's good, baby. It's good. Man,
Where do you put it on now?
Weekend cracking, bro. No, that's what people think, and then they come to certain areas and they're like,
where's that other dude from, that noodle we used to be cool with? Is he from near you, that kid?
Oh,
the weirdo.
Like a half hour. I was just in Bristol, Connecticut yesterday, actually working.
Yo, how's your car running?
Fucking like a champ, dude. Just got an oil change last week.
You seen the picture of my car, right?
Yeah.
It's nice, right? That motherfucker runs
Looks
good.
clean. Yeah, definitely looks clean. I've never had a Volvo before. You?
Yeah, I had a wagon back in the day, and I sold it because some dude wanted it. He put a big system in it and all that. But I built. I'll tell you what I built. And it was an 89, but in like 91, 92, I had a Honda Accord, a hatchback, white one, 5-speed. I put a system, man. I had 5 amps in the back seat. I had 910s in it. That thing was just crazy loud, man.
Yeah,
I mean, unbelievably loud.
Your ears are still probably buzzing from that.
I'm busted. I mean, I have a trophy. I won a competition too, man. It was crazy. We were yeah, it was nuts, man. Like a bunch of dudes, man. We were stupid, investing money in dumb shit. My dad used to tell me all the time, "What are you doing, you idiot?" You know. But what were you gonna do with the money, man? What are you gonna do with it? How you gonna really, I mean,
some of us got to touch the stove to understand it's hot,
Well, no, I did. I had a real estate deal with a guy, not to get into it. Eventually, he might see this. I don't care. Like, I don't hate the guy, but 65,000 I lost, man. That wasn't no chump change. That was hard to recover from that shit, man. Dude got indicted. They froze all his shit. We did a deal together, and I told him, he said, "You want me to give you the cash now? They write a check." I said, "No, clear the check, man. Don't, it doesn't, pay it for twice or however was going on." And they wound up freezing his shit. They took his shit, and I had no proof that was mine because, we were doing it together. And he got locked up, went away. And I seen him, like, felt bad kind of when I seen him, too. He was working at Home Depot or something. I seen him. And he just nodded, and he was like, "Yo, I'm really sorry about that. One day I'm going to make that back."
Yeah, not working at Home Depot for the rest of
Oh, Steve, I wish you were here now because I need help. Kingston checked out on us. Yeah, I know, right? Lee, I love it, man. But here's the deal: on my 2010 GMC Sierra, right? That's I have a box underneath the back seat, and I have an amp, but I got to hook it up better. I just picked this up though. Clean. 2008 Volvo. Car super clean. Look at that. Look at the rims. Perfect. I got a good deal on it, man. I needed a car. I had, here you go. We're still at, they said, "Oh, he's got a car. Where's the money?" Still there. I don't know. Kingston checked out on me, man. I'm gonna roll soon too. I got a bunch of shit to do today. You know. Anyway, so yeah, I'm gonna get rocking and rolling. I got a big day. I have the granddaughter downstairs. She eating her waffles, watching her shows. I gotta get my dad up. I got a lot of stuff to do, and I gotta find the pictures, Lee Lance. I had 910s, kicker solo barrack, and a Honda Accord, and the whole ends. I had 3 923s. No, yeah. No, 3 1023s. I had each 1023 Kenwood was running. But I'll tell you, we used to use back in the day, Zapco amps were they're expensive, man. And I don't know what happened to them. Yo, Ant, that vet had like 60 speakers in that thing. Man, remember, Ant, the whole dash, he had like all little, what's the names up there? 3-inch, all up there. And then he had, I forget what he had, 18s in that car, 2 18s. That car was unbelievable, man. But yeah, I got to get rocking and rolling. Stay blessed, not stressed. Let God handle the rest. Guys, awesome. I got to go handle my business. I hope you guys have a blessed weekend. I'll see you back here on Monday. I think Monday I'm going to be, well, if I can't go Monday because I have the baby here, at some point Monday night or sometime during the day, I'm going live from the street. That's a definite. Next week, I will be live from the street one day. I just don't know what day, which means real live conversations with strangers and to see what they think about life and what the code of the street means to them. Because it doesn't mean street shit. The code of the street is what you live by, family, respect. What do you live by? Do you live by a code or do you just live by some no set of rules and bullshit? But anyway, God bless everybody, man. Have fun. Don't forget Mike Ball, 11 o'clock. I think he's going on. Family.